Hey guys, it's your boy Spidey, and today we'll be talking about how the Sonic fanbase blankly hates Premydaremy. I'm not going to talk a lot in this intro, and I'm just going to get straight into the point. Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on Twitter, but screw it, whatever, let's get into the video. Now, I'm a little bit late on this, but I'm just going to talk about it. First, Premie is being patient. In the video, he literally said that he does not want them to rush the game. He wants them to give us a little bit of news, like a screenshot or a title reveal, and he just wants them to give us side content, like how we got the rush games and the advanced games while we waited for the next games. And he also wants them to give us a update on the next game's development. That's not that much to ask. Sega can do that, and they wouldn't rush the next game if they did that. Y'all would know this if y'all did y'all's research. Mario gives his fans side content every year for the next while they wait for the next mainline Mario game. Sonic has done the same before, and he can do the same again. Don't even say they can't do that because they'll make Sonic team rush the next game, because they can outsource Sonic to other devs like Dimps and make them make a side game like the rush games. We can play something Sonic related while we're waiting for the next game. You want us to be patient. Well, how am I going to be patient when we have no content? For real. Anyways, they've been working on the game for around 4 years. I'm pretty sure it's actually 2018, 2019, but still. So them giving a screenshot would not make them rush the next game. Y'all need to open your eyes and use common sense. Look at this. They're casting VAs right now, which means that the game is almost done. They can at least give us a screenshot or a title. Now, Sega has admitted that the pandemic screwed them over, so I'm not expecting them to do a whole big gameplay reveal and doing big things, but they can just show us little things. But anyway, Premie was criticizing Sega and expressing his opinions on what's happening, which is fine. We all have our opinions, and that's what makes us unique. Basically, this thread is about Premie apparently wanting them to rush the next game and telling him to be patient even though he doesn't want them to rush the next game. And he is being patient, which I said earlier in the video. And he's just expressing his opinion, which is fine. Y'all need to learn how to respect people's opinions, and I'm really tired of repeating myself. Anyways, there was this quote tweet about this tweet and it annoyed me. Basically, this tweet was saying, let's kick him out of the community just because he has a different opinion. Ah, yes. Let's kick someone out of the community, and not just someone. It's someone that's a big part of the community. Let's just kick them out because they have a different opinion. And that makes perfect sense. Look, you're no better than them, and you're 100% in the wrong. How can you think saying this is okay? How can anyone think saying this is okay? If you seriously think that we should kick him out of the fan base just because he has a different opinion, you really need to reevaluate yourself. No one should get kicked out of the community in general because of their opinions. You people are really weird, bro, and y'all really need to reevaluate yourselves. Moving on, I'm going to talk about people not actually knowing what they're saying and people just making stuff up. There's so many people who don't even do their research on Premie and say stuff about Premie, and of course the stuff they're saying isn't true. I'm going to get to this reply Premie made on their official Sonic Twitter account. They made a tweet they made. Premie said, "Okay, but game news." He's a little bit in the wrong for asking it because he knew people would get mad at him. And of course people got mad at him, as I'll get into a bit, but he really shouldn't have said it on. But then here's people who got mad at him. First, I'm going to talk about this reply someone made under him because it's the one at the top, and it's ignorant. It says, "I completely understand why you want some game news. After all, you need news so you can make more clickbait videos instead of developing the actual personality." Ooh, wait, man, these people, bro. First of all, his videos aren't clickbait, but I'll get into that in a bit later in the video. Second of all, he has a personality. The dude is a funny guy that talks to his fans. and talks about Sonic in a unique way. But of course you didn't know that because you don't talk to the guy and don't do your research and you're really ignorant. So of course you made assumptions. This person is most likely the same person that wonders why people hate the Sonic fan base, bro. Y'all really hate each other so much, bro. Bring each other down, and then y'all be running in why people hate this fan base, bro. People honestly like this piss me off a lot, bro. Anyways, most people in this thread are yelling at him because he asked for news and tell him to stop trying to make them rush the next game, even though he never said anything about them rushing the next game. Like, honestly, these dudes in the replies are so weird, bro. These Sega bootlickers, bro. Anyways, bro, like, asking for a bit of news does not mean you want the next game to get rushed. Like, I don't know how does that equal that? Like, I want to know. Someone tell me that. Cause like literally, someone asked me like, "Yo, man, can I get some news? Like a little teaser?" Like, no, they'll rush the next game. This and that. I don't know how that does that. I don't know how. That makes no sense. I don't know why y'all think he wants the next game because of a post he was making because of games. I don't know why y'all thought that. The post does not mean he wants them to rush the next game. Y'all really need to stop taking things out of context. People are also going to reply saying that he wants them to release the game right now, even though he never said that. People are telling him to play other games, even though he has a whole channel dedicated to playing games and talking about things that aren't Sonic. But of course you didn't know that because y'all don't do your research. It's so weird, bro. Y'all don't even know what you're talking about. Like, do your research before you say anything. And when they're proven wrong, they make something else up to try to make a point. Like, no, you already lost, bro. Take the L and move on. These people are so pathetic, bro. Next thing that I will talk about is about people saying that Premie hates Sonic. So all the people who think that he hates Sonic for some reason and talks about him for the views, well, you're wrong. I don't think anyone will talk about something almost every day if they weren't a fan of that thing. I don't think they'll make a whole channel talking about that one thing. They wouldn't buy every game that thing makes. He wouldn't watch everything and play whatever that thing makes. People say he hates Sonic, and just because he's negative about things, he's negative because he wants the next games to be good. He wants to give them criticism for Sega can improve Sonic and make Sonic grow. You're pathetic if you don't want him to criticize them. Like, really, bro. Like, you just want him to shut up and lick their boots. Like, yes, Sega, even though you made bad games, I'm still gonna lick your boots, bro. You did good, Sega. Like, no, bro. No. Even if he really did Sonic for the views, that wouldn't make no sense. Because there's more franchises that would get him more views, really. It makes no sense, man. Premie does love Sonic. Let's get that straight. Like, bro, if you say otherwise, you're just an idiot, bro. Premie does love Sonic. If you say you don't, you're just an idiot. And if you literally thinks he still hates Sonic for some reason, you're just ignorant, even though I proved you wrong. Makes no sense, whatever. Moving on. Next, I'm going to talk about people hating him because of his opinions. Now, this fan base is really, this fan base is known for not respecting opinions. So it's not surprising that no one could really respect Premie's opinion. Now, I'm just gonna say this: if you really hate someone because of their opinions, you're a clown. Your entire social life must be horrible because who would want to be around someone that can't respect opinions? You're pathetic if you hate someone because of their opinions. Anyways, I'll get into the main points now. He wants to see Sonic grow and criticizes Sega and says his opinions, and yet people get mad at him for that. He says his opinions on things, yet people get mad. But of course, this fan base gets mad at opinions all the time. It's stupid of you to get mad at him criticizing Sega and expressing his opinions on the franchise instead of licking your boots, bro. Why do you think he should lick Sega's boots? That's the real question. And not give them criticism. Just answer that question, please. I'm waiting. Come on. Answer. Y'all get mad at him because he says his opinions on things like the merch and the comics. He doesn't like those things, and he doesn't think those things can replace the absence of side content and game news. Y'all get mad at him at that, which is pathetic. When Premie says his opinions on things like the comics and merch, it's fine, because he's entitled to his opinions. It's fine if you don't agree with what Premie says. If you don't agree with what he says or don't really like him, I respect your opinion. But just respect his opinion and trying to force your opinions down his throats. And also, people get mad at him mainly for liking the series for the games and not really liking the other media. Y'all need to understand that people don't like the series for these same reasons that you like the series. People like the series for the other things. People like the series for the games. There's people who like the series only for the comics. There's people who don't like the series for the TV shows. People like the series for different reasons. So don't try to force them to like the every single Sonic movie. Like, y'all need to understand that, please. Moving on, it's fine for you to give him criticism like, can you title your videos a little bit better so it doesn't really come off as clickbait? That's fine, and that's honestly a good thing. Actual good criticism that's respectful. But when you start insulting them and hating on them, you're not really achieving anything. You're just making yourself look worse, and you're making yourself look toxic. Like, your whole point you're trying to make is just honestly just instantly done after you're being toxic. So just give them decent criticism that's respectful and not toxic, and then you'll get your point heard. But being toxic doesn't do anything, it just makes you look worse. Now I'm gonna get into the whole clickbait thing. Now, Premie doesn't always clickbait, but yes, he does clickbait sometimes. There's times where he does clickbait, but the majority of time, he doesn't really clickbait. Now look what this person is saying. This person's really ignorant. They're basically saying that every video that he listed is clickbait. First, I'm gonna just talk about the two videos at the top. First of all, the 06 in-ref videos aren't clickbait. The 06 video was questioning if the 06 will become backwards compatible on Xbox, and that's what Premie was doing in the video. He was questioning if it will become backwards compatible on Xbox. The Rift video was talking about the Rift leak and saying, oh, here's this leak again, which is literally what he did in the video. He said, oh, here's this leak again, and talked about it. He didn't say any of that stuff was 100% confirmed. I don't know who you think that's clickbait. It would be clickbait if the title and thumbnail had nothing to do with what he said in the video. The titles and the thumbnail in those videos had something to do with what he said in the videos. Those videos aren't clickbait. Now the Ninjala video and the Ports video on the bottom, now those are clickbait. I don't think Premie should have clickbaited with those videos. And I think he doesn't have an excuse for doing it. But the point is that he barely does it. The majority of his videos aren't clickbait. Y'all don't even really know what clickbait is. Y'all just throw the title out just like it's candy on Halloween, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I understand that, like, yeah, clickbait sucks. I hate it. I don't clickbait at all. Look at my videos. I don't clickbait. I hate it. But you can't really just go around saying every video is clickbait without any facts, without any proof. So, moving on, as we all know, GamerGuard made a transphobic comment. Now, I just want to say this before I move on. GamerGuard isn't transphobic. He was trying to mess with that person, and he did it in a stupid way. Anyways, that person apparently wasn't transphobic, so they were just trying to make the GamerGuard look bad. Either way, he still shouldn't have done that whole comment, to be honest. Now, after GamerGuard made that comment, people were calling him and his friends transphobic, and Premie is obviously one of his friends. Now, calling someone's friends transphobic just because that someone made a transphobic comment is just stupid. That whole guilty by association thing isn't going to work here. Now, people kept saying Premie's transphobic and telling him to address what GamerGuard said. And if you add that with all the hate he's been getting, it led up to him deactivating his account. And after he deactivated his account, people celebrated. Y'all literally harassed someone so much to the point that they had to deactivate their account. And y'all are happy about that, really. You think it's a big accomplishment that you harass someone to the point where you made them deactivate their account. Like, how can you think this is okay? You literally harass someone. It's just like, why? Now, Premie did make a statement about that. He did come back to Twitter, and he has his account up again, but he hasn't really tweeted anything. He made a statement and talked about it. He talked about like how he didn't agree with Gamer Guy said, so those people can stop crying. He talked about how people were harassing him and stuff, which is just sad, bro. Like, y'all really harassed the dude to the point he had to deactivate his account just because he was asking for news of a game franchise. Really, all of this over a blue hedgehog. Really, bro. This is just crazy. People really need help. For real. Y'all really need help. Look, if you don't like Premie, that's fine. But just don't harass the dude and blindly hate him without a good reason. Like, y'all do these type of things and wonder why people don't like this Sonic fanbase, bro. Y'all are hateful. Y'all love to bring people down and see them at their worst. Y'all really need to stop. Y'all made false claims and didn't do y'all's research. Y'all need to take a step back and look at yourselves. Just stop blindly hating on someone. And stop making false claims just because that person doesn't have the same opinion as you. Not everyone is going to have the same opinion as you. That's the facts. This world would be born if everyone had the exact same opinions. We would not be unique. Everyone would be the exact same. Oh, if you don't really like this, you don't really like Premie, that's fine. But just give them good criticism and like respectful criticism instead of blindly hating them. Now, I don't agree with what Premie says all the time. I don't agree with everything he does. There's times where he clickbaits. There's times where he does stupid things, and I don't agree with it. But I don't really hate the dude because of those things. He doesn't really clickbait. He doesn't always do stupid things, bro. He's a cool dude, bro. But y'all just make assumptions and blindly hate the dude without even talking to him or doing the research. You love to be standing from afar and just looking without actually trying to engage with a conversation with him and just hate him. Like he even confirmed it in his Forces stream, like watching the videos he made when Forces were coming out. He said that there was people who blocked him and he never even engaged with them. Like, y'all just block the dude and don't do anything to talk about it with him. And y'all just block him without any engagement. Like, really, bro. I don't understand why y'all think y'all are so good in the right and stuff. Like, y'all doing this stuff. Y'all harassed the dude and so deactivated him. And did a lot of this stuff. You harassed him, kept on bringing stuff up, and just keep making false claims. And y'all wonder why he got pissed and deactivated. Like, bro. Oh, whatever, bro. Well, that's the end of the video. I'm most likely gonna get so many dislikes for this, but it is what it is, my guy. This always happens to the best of us, I guess. But it is what it is. If you don't have the same opinions as me, that's fine. We can have a respectful discussion in the comments. If you want to be toxic and stuff in the comments, you'll just get blocked off my channel because I'm not dealing with that toxicity. Now, I hope you have a wonderful day / night whenever you're watching this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll reply to every comment. I hope you have a wonderful day / night whenever you're watching this. I love you all. God bless you all. It's your boy Spidey, and I'm out. Peace.